Do you need to create a simple puzzle for your DIY escape room? You can create a puzzle that requires the players to look up some information to get what they need to move forward in the game. I like to call these reference puzzles. In day 18, I'm going to show you a couple more ways you can make reference puzzles and put them in your DIY escape room. My name is Celeste, and I am the owner-operator of Escape from Reality by Golden Key Games. And today is day 18 of our 31 days of puzzles for your DIY escape game. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways that I have made somewhat challenging puzzles with books that I bought off of Amazon. I like to call this puzzle type the reference puzzle because the players have to look something up in either a book, a chart, a poster, etc. to get some information. In a previous video, I described a puzzle in which the players had to look up some Latin words in the Latin to English dictionary, and another puzzle in which the players had to look up how many moons were in the various planets in the solar system from a poster on the wall. Here are 2 more examples of reference puzzles that I have used in my escape room. The first is a puzzle that I had in a buried treasure room, and they were playing the part of the treasure hunters following in the footsteps of another treasure hunter, and they had found a book about pirates. It was a real book that I bought off of Amazon, and they had information about all the different pirates and ships and areas that they came from and things they did and all this kind of information in this book. They find the book when they first enter the game, but they didn't know what to do with it. There's no markings on it, there's no highlight or UV or anything on that book. It's just a book in the room. And then when they complete another puzzle and they open up a trunk, there's a piece of paper that asks them about a particular ship. Where do they find a rendering of Queen Anne's Revenge? The question to where the rendering can be found of Queen Anne's Revenge could be found just by looking up Queen Anne's Revenge in the index of that book. So it was very simple. It didn't take the players long to figure that out. Sometimes the younger groups, I would have to remind them that there is an index because they were stuck on trying to find that information in the table of contents. So you got to know your audience. The second is from a Christmas game that I had. And I went through a couple of these books using them for puzzles, but it's called the Everything Christmas book. And this book has, well, everything in it about Christmas, or a lot of things about Christmas. I had several words highlighted and different pages all throughout the book. Some of them were just random and some of them were very strategically highlighted words. And in a box that they got from another puzzle, they received this card, which I laminated so it would keep it shaped really well. And the players had to realize that these were page numbers. They didn't always realize that right away. Sometimes they got it right away and sometimes they didn't. But basically they looked up the page numbers in the book, and the highlighted word on those pages gave them an instruction, and it told them to hang the candy canes by the door to open the door or something like that. That they were to take the candy canes off the tree and hang them on the hooks by the door, and then something would happen. So that's 2 more ways that you can make reference puzzles for your DIY escape room. If you're liking our 31 days of puzzles, hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications of upcoming videos.